In the realm of Al-Zahra, where the golden dunes danced under an eternal sun, lived a humble merchant named Samir. Known for his gentle demeanor and unwavering patience, Samir had woven his life into the fabric of the desert, trading spices and silks that carried the stories of distant lands. Samir's life, though predictable, was content until the fateful day when the winds of change swept through Al-Zahra. A fierce sandstorm, unlike any other, descended upon the realm, clouding the sky and silencing the bustling marketplace. As the storm raged, traders and townsfolk sought refuge, their livelihoods halted by nature's fury. When the sands settled, Samir emerged to find the once familiar landscape altered. The storm had unveiled a hidden oasis, a lush paradise teeming with life, long buried under layers of shifting sands. Yet, the path to this newfound oasis was fraught with peril, guarded by treacherous dunes and the whispers of ancient legends that spoke of its magic. Driven by curiosity and a newfound sense of purpose, Samir gathered a group of brave souls willing to venture into the unknown. Among them was Layla, a young woman whose sharp wit and unmatched courage had earned the respect of many. Together they set off towards the oasis, their hearts kindled by the promise of untold riches and the thrill of discovery. The journey was arduous, testing their resolve at every turn. Yet, as they traversed the ever-changing dunes, they learned to read the desert's signs, adapting their path with each shifting breeze. It was Layla who first realized that the desert was not a barrier, but a guide, offering subtle hints through the movement of the sands and the flight of birds. One evening, as they camped under a sky ablaze with stars, Samir shared his fears with Layla. "What if we never find the oasis? What if this is all for naught?" he confessed, his voice barely a whisper above the crackling fire. Layla's eyes gleamed with determination. "Courage is not the absence of fear, Samir, but the triumph over it. We must trust in ourselves and the journey. The desert may change, but so must we." Inspired by her words, Samir found a wellspring of courage within himself. As dawn broke, they pressed on, navigating the mercurial sands with renewed vigor. Along the way they encountered signs of life, scarlet blossoms peeking through the sand, and the distant call of an unseen bird. Each sign was a testament to the desert's hidden abundance, waiting to be embraced by those willing to see beyond the surface. Finally, after days of relentless pursuit, they arrived at the oasis. It was a sight to behold, an emerald jewel cradled by the golden dunes, a sanctuary of water and verdant growth. The air was thick with the scent of blooming jasmine, and the gentle hum of life resonated through the palm trees. Samir and Layla stood in awe, their hearts swelling with gratitude and accomplishment. The oasis was not just a reward, but a symbol of their journey, of the courage they had summoned, the fears they had conquered, and the opportunities they had seized. As the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a tapestry of colors across the sky, Samir understood the true lesson of Al-Zahra's sands. The winds of change could be daunting, yet they carried the promise of new beginnings. In adapting and evolving, in embracing courage and seeking abundance, one could transform the harshest desert into a land of infinite possibility.